to Eagle Eye Broadcasting Daily Announcements. It's Michaela. I'm Jason.
That's Jason Hallbeck.
The real MVP.
State champion. Heavyweight.
Heavyweight?
Yeah.
Do you even know what weight class I wrestle?
Yeah, you're two something. I forgot. It's been a long time.
What weight class do I wrestle?
220?
Yes. Who told you?
Nobody. I knew it.
Sure.
Okay, well that was a long time ago.
I've only wrestled it for 4 years.
You need to close the yearbook, okay? Just kidding with my pal Jason. Anyway,
Pal.
today's Wednesday, April 12th, 2017, for those of you who didn't know what year it is. But today, looks like all that we have scheduled is the Ewing golf meet starting at 9 a.m.
It's an invite, not a meet.
Oh, golf invite at that.
Get it right.
That's on me.
Thursday, April 13th, the O'Neill track invite is at 9 a.m. The Boone Central golf invite is at 9 a.m. And the Adams Central golf invite is at 10 a.m.
And on Friday, April 14th, there is no school because of Easter break.
Saturday, April 15th, no scheduled activities.
And Sunday, as many of you probably know, is Easter.
Just a little reminder, we do have school on Monday, and it will be a full day, not a short schedule. Because we kind of had too many snow days.
Yeah. Seniors, yesterday was the deadline to get Lauren Osborne your pictures for the senior video. You need to get her the pictures you want included ASAP, otherwise you will not have one in the senior video. Baby photo and current photo. This is the last notice.
Thanks to FCCLA members who helped clean the highway last night. Great job.
The following students need to pick up and pay for the throwers track shirts. Hayden Strope and Edgar Ruiz. Please get this taken care of ASAP.
Sophomores and juniors, please submit the dual credit classes to Mr. Hilker by check or credit card payment today.
The O'Neill High School National Honor Society is accepting applications. The O'Neill High School chapter of the National Honor Society is accepting applications for induction into the organization. To become a member of National Honor Society, 4 requirements must be attained: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. In addition, a student must have attained a minimum GPA of 3.0 and have been enrolled in O'Neill Public School system for at least 3 semesters. Application forms may be picked up in the high school office or from Mrs. Brown or Mrs. Kelly beginning on Monday, April 10th, and are due back to them no later than 3 p.m. on Wednesday, April 19th, which is a week from today. Students selected for the organization will be announced at the year-end honors convocation scheduled for Tuesday night, May 9th. If you have questions, please call the high school.
Took you 45 seconds.
To read that?
Took Emily 30.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing a competition here.
We weren't.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Yeah, but that makes me competitive.
Go back, reread it. Students, working lunch study halls will again be held today during both lunch periods. Some great improvements were seen this past week. That will be the expectation again this week. Shout out to those who held themselves accountable to the expectation and reported on time. If you are failing a grade, you are expected to be there unless you are excused by Mr. Fisher or Mr. Hilker. Consequences for skipping could include losing the opportunity to participate in privileges yet this spring, and also senior driving privileges in the future. Attendance is tracked.
So go to your study halls, people. Get your grades up.
You would just do the work, you'd pass high school.
I know. I mean,
If you do,
there's nothing else we can tell you. Do your work.
if you just handed in an assignment,
If you put
Yes.
if you put in minimal
No, I don't.
effort
I don't.
for what?
For what? Oh, okay.
If you just put in minimal effort, and I'm not saying that under any circumstances you should use minimal effort on schoolwork.
For what, Shane?
But if you did, you would still be passing. I can guarantee.
You just have to turn something in.
But that's the last we're going to say about that. Get your grades up. You don't want to be here when we have to talk about it again. On Thursday, April 13th at 6 p.m. in Miss Vanderbeek's room, there will be a parent meeting for any 7th and 8th graders interested in the Washington, D.C. trip. Bring your parents. Anyone unable to attend needs to let Miss Vanderbeek know so she can get information out to those who are missing.
The 2017 O'Neill Athletic Banquet will be held on Friday, April 28th, starting at 6 p.m. The University of Nebraska kicker Spencer Lindsay will be our guest speaker. The night will include a catered meal. All high school athletes are reminded to sign up, and the cost of your ticket will be covered by the Booster Club. There is a sign-up sheet for the athletes outside Mr. Nick Hostert's office. Cost for the ticket is $15 and can be purchased from Ms. Ludwig at OHS. Deadline to purchase tickets is April 21st. Did you sign me up?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I signed you up and I signed Kaylee up.
All right.
And I signed Sabrina up, but she was already signed up. The O Club will be traveling to Kansas City on Friday, May 5th, and spend part of the day at Worlds of Fun and watch the Kansas City Royals take on the Cleveland Indians at 7:15 p.m., on Friday night. Members wishing to travel need to sign up and get your $33 to Mr. Hostert on or before Friday, April 21st, and that's next Friday. And there is a sign-up sheet outside Mr. Nick Hostert's office.
And that is all we have for the daily announcements, so we're going to leave Michaela in here for the weather.
Welcome back with your statewide weather. Over in the western part of the state, Chadron sitting at about 39, Scottsbluff 37. Moving eastward down through your Ainsworth, Thedford area, looks like Ainsworth's in your mid-40s right now, sitting at about 44. Thedford in your upper 40s. Keep moving east in your South Sioux, Norfolk, Albion area. It looks like South Sioux is in your lower 40s right now, sitting at about 43. Norfolk at about in your mid-40s right now, sitting at about 45. In Omaha, Lincoln, and down through Beatrice, it looks like Omaha, one of the warmer parts of the state, sitting at about 50 right now. Lincoln, Beatrice in your upper 40s. It looks like the warmest part of the state right now is down in McCook at 54. O'Neill not far behind at 47. So now we'll do the rest of your daily weather. With your daily weather in O'Neill. In O'Neill right now, it's currently 48 degrees with some light rain. Winds out of the east at 8 miles an hour, wind gusts at 12, and the humidity is at about 76%. Into the afternoon, it'll get up to about 66 with chances of precipitation at around 30%. Winds out of the north at 9 miles an hour, wind gusts at 22, and that humidity will go down to about 51%. Into the evening, it'll get up to about, it'll go down to about 57, with chances of precipitation going down as well to about 20%. Winds out of the north at 12 miles an hour, wind gusts at 22, and that humidity will come up to about 55%. On Thursday, April 13th, there will be a mix of sun and clouds with the high around 68. Through the night, it'll get down to about 57, with chances of precipitation at 20%, and winds out of the northeast at 12 miles an hour. On Friday, April 14th, once again, it'll be a mix of sun and clouds, but with a high around 72. Through the night, it'll get down to about 52, with chances of precipitation at 30%, about 0.3 inches of rain throughout the day, and winds out of the south at 16 miles an hour. Some records on the state in O'Neill. There was a record low of 12 degrees in 1957 and a record high of 81 degrees in 1981. So that's all I have for you today for your daily weather. I'll kick it over to Cam now with your sports.
Cameron in the morning, that's Al.
That's Cam.
Yesterday, Albert Pujols and Mike Trout lead the Washington Angels in dramatic fashion to a comeback win in extra innings.
You mean Anaheim? California?
I'm pretty sure they're the Los Angeles Angels.
You said Washington.
I did? I meant Los Angeles Angels. The Nationals, looks like Bryce Harper's doing his job, you know.
Let's go look at the NBA. There's golfers in Ewing, I think, today, so good luck to them.
Yep.
And Adam Central, maybe?
Yeah.
Hastings? I don't know.
Kobe Bryant is the man. Last night, Tony Romo gets a send-off in Dallas, and I really think that's cool. I really don't care what you say, Max Kellerman. For the most part, I like you, but the fact that you don't like Tony Romo kind of makes me mad. The dude just battled his whole career. He gave his heart to the game. And yeah, he might not have all the playoff wins to show for it, but does one guy make a team? No. It takes about 11 when it comes to professional football, so a lot of that was in management in some of those years. And Dallas had a few really bad years. And a lot of times when they were really bad, guess who was hurt? Tony Romo. And guess who always came back? Tony Romo. But, yeah. Playoffs are getting pretty close to set, so. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavs end up with the 2 seed. Every time he's been a 2 seed, he's ended up in the finals. So let's just go ahead and call it that. It pretty much to me it's Cleveland versus whoever NBA Finals. They shouldn't even play the regular
I agree,
season.
but go to the Western Conference, LeBron James, see how you do there.
So what?
No, he wouldn't. He would not get there every year.
He'd get there every year.
No, he wouldn't.
LeBron James is the GOAT.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
He's already the GOAT.
No.
Yeah, he
Says
is.
the one who just said, Kobe Bryant, the man.
Kobe Bryant is the man, but LeBron James is the GOAT.
No, he's not. Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Michael Jordan is not.
How do you figure?
Does everyone out there know what GOAT means?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. Sorry. How do you think LeBron James is?
Because every team he's been on, him himself has been the difference maker. He put him on any roster right now, and they will become an NBA Finals contender.
Put Michael Jordan on any other team, and they'd
It's
be.
not true, because if you look at Michael Jordan's supporting cast, he had guys. When
So
LeBron,
did
when
LeBron.
LeBron James took the Cavs to the finals, Matthew Dellavedova was his point guard. He didn't have JR. He didn't have Shumpert hardly.
No
didn't
one
have
remembers
Kyrie.
second place, Campbell.
Okay, but you also got to look at every title that Michael Jordan won. He had guys. LeBron James.
And so did LeBron James.
LeBron James has only had Kyrie. You can't even call Kevin Love that great. Kevin Love didn't do anything last year. Kyrie, it was LeBron and Kyrie. I'll admit it. He has Kyrie.
Okay, and he also won 2 in Cleveland with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh.
2 in Miami.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, Chris Bosh, I mean, yeah, he's good, but he's not like a difference maker. LeBron James was the difference maker. You put Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and like a James Harden on a team, they're not going to win the finals. But you replace James Harden with LeBron James and boom, they're winning the finals. That's just guaranteed. LeBron can bring everybody together when it counts. And that is
You cannot. You
the
can compare him
GOAT-
to LeBron. You can compare him to Michael Jordan, but he's not better than Michael Jordan.
give it even 3 years and there won't even be an argument that you can't even put them in the same category. LeBron James will be so far ahead. Right now, to me, they're tied. To me,
No.
they're tied.
It will always be Michael Jordan.
No, actually. One second, viewers.
Who's Nick Smith?
He's from NBA. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen says LeBron James may be better than Michael Jordan. We're talking Scottie Pippen.
Oh man, I just.
What are you getting into here, Campbell?
One sec. Guy by the name of Nick Smith, I think his name.
Type in LeBron James.
And there's also arguments about how LeBron James, there's just really not a year he shouldn't have been the MVP. Because if you think about it, he's just the man.
Did Rachel's manager ever talk to
No.
you?
I gotta call her again. But yeah, I'm keen to do that today.
LeBron James would never make it. Would never, like, he'd be good, but if he played back in Jordan's time when there was the Jordan rules, he would not make it through those games. He would not make it through those games.
Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. The Jordan rules. That's like what somebody back then says.
I swear that was like 6.
Has
You
LeBron James caught Michael Jordan? Well, let's just see what Colin Cowherd says.
America's favorite cookie.
Hunter, can you play the video in the background?
European chocolate candy. Introducing new Oreo chocolate candy.
It's not working. All right, we'll tell you what happens.
At 31 years old, that's where LeBron is. They both have 3 rings. LeBron's got 1 more regular season MVP and been to over 2 times as many finals as Michael Jordan.
No one remembers finals appearances.
Shocked to know that MJ broke into the NBA in '84. He was Rookie of the Year, and they lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I know, but
The next
say
year,
we did one that
broke his
Who's
legs.
your favorite
They were
sports
swept in the
figure,
playoffs.
Alex or
He's
Shane?
back the next year.
Whoever is
They
the
were
favorite one's gonna win.
Swept in the playoffs. The next year, they lose in the semis. The next year, they lose in the Eastern Conference.
Well, nobody remembers you if you can't even make the finals.
No one remembers anything. It doesn't matter if you get beat in the first
No,
round,
listen,
you get beat in
listen.
the finals. You don't remember.
In the first 3 years, he was getting to the first round. They had losing records. LeBron comes in Rookie of the Year, no playoffs first year, no playoffs second year. But they had a winning record. The East was very good.
East was very.
So Michael was getting
First 2
into the
years,
playoffs
it's
and getting
terrible.
swept with losing records. LeBron had a winning record, couldn't get in. And then by the 3rd year, LeBron lost in 7 in the semis. His 4th year, he got to the final, beat MJ to the final. And he was at a high school. He didn't have the college preparation that MJ did. If you match him up, 31 years old, LeBron's been to over twice as many finals.
Okay, why do you think that? Because Michael Jordan was at college for 3 years,
But he
too.
got time to prepare.
Orlando Warriors.
Okay, but he
In
gets
his
3 more
first year,
years.
he
He
needs
gets
to be
3
in,
more years.
In his first year, he needs to be in the finals. LeBron James is coming out. He's 18 years old, and he's leading a national basketball, professional basketball team
So, you
To not
to
playoffs.
a winning record.
To not the playoffs.
3 straight winning records, and then he's in the finals.
LeBron's got 7 more years to play.
Dudes.
3 more years, and
He's not better
he
than
is.
Michael Jordan.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh my
See
goodness.
you
The
later.
leadership intangibles aren't even close.
We're live? Oh, trending. Sorry, we didn't get the memo. We were a little. Stop. We're being kind of quiet. That's okay. But-
Dippy.
Dippy. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. But today for trending,
We're gonna go over a whole bunch of stuff, whatever we feel like.
we just need to remember that you're gonna have a night to remember here in about a week. Juniors and seniors are.
Yeah, thanks, remember.
So, if you want to have a night to remember, get these picture packets at the office or from Mrs. Scotchell.
When do we have to have those in?
Pretty soon because you have to
You have
get
to
the
call for an
packets.
appointment.
call for an appointment, set up your appointment, and then
No, you just bring your packet to the.
yeah.
Yeah, you set up an appointment and then
I know
bring your
you call
packet to
for
your
the
appointment.
You
Bring
gotta
your
set up
packet to the appointment.
Sorry guys.
But the thing is about the appointments is they're all getting taken. The best appointment times are already taken by yours truly, your trending staff. But
Actually, I would have liked for mine to be a little later, but
yeah, he's just not on
someone-
top of things.
someone decided to call in for everyone else.
I didn't call in for everyone else. Sabrina did.
Someone didn't call in for me.
Sorry, didn't know
You guys all planned it ahead.
Well, actually, I just heard them call Sabrina, Michaela, and Kaylee. Sabrina called for those 3, and then I called for myself, and then I called for you too because I'm such a nice person. I just did it about 2 hours late. Sorry. Rare. But
Thought you were a friend. Thought you were a friend.
you know how at least I called when I did. If I wouldn't remind you sitting on the stage yesterday, would you have an appointment right now?
Probably not.
Exactly. That's
For
what
what,
I thought.
pictures?
Yeah.
Time yours.
6:23.
What time's dinner start?
6:15. What? It's like takes literally, yours is 5:59. It literally takes 2 minutes to get your pictures taken. You just like you can just get up, because it takes a while for everyone to get served and stuff. So you get up, take your pictures.
Business hours aren't till 9.
But also, I got a little beef with Twitter. These tweets that say retweet for Coke, favorite for Pepsi, or retweet for Grey's Anatomy, favorite for The Office. I don't know. The one that you're gonna favorite's always gonna win because America's lazy and they're not gonna retweet it. That's
Yeah, personal experience?
It's so unfair.
yes, it is. Like whoever gets put on the retweet gets the shaft every time.
I know. That's so true.
Every time.
It's such
Did you just say that?
What? Gets the shaft?
But what was
Is
I
that
gonna
bad
say?
or something? The shaft.
I've seen sometimes with retweets and videos.
That's
You
on,
know,
like,
there's
college
rare occasions
No,
like
not
when
on college poll.
like when you
college
can get
fan base polls. If you put it on retweet, if you put Nebraska on retweet, Nebraska will still win.
but when you have a bigger fan base like that, of course. But if you just have like a smaller fan base type of thing,
what's better, 13 Reasons Why or One Tree Hill, and you put One Tree as the favorite?
yeah, of course it's gonna win.
But obviously, if you put it at the retweet, you probably don't want to, so.
Campbell's a fan of One Tree Hill, if you didn't know. I think we should do a little test here and go favorite for Shane Campbell, retweet for Alex Stramer.
How are you ever gonna know?
Let's go.
How are you ever gonna know? Because maybe they actually do like Shane better.
Favorite for LeBron James, retweet for Michael Jordan.
He'll still win.
All right,
Or
all right,
retweet for
we can
LeBron
do that.
James.
We can do that.
Retweet.
Except for I don't have the
LeBron
Twitter
James a retweet.
information. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get her.
Put Michael
LeBron
Jordan.
James a retweet.
All right, here let's rock paper scissors for who's that retweet and who's that favorite. Or we can just do a Twitter poll because that's easier.
Or we could flip
Rock.
for it.
Wait. Paper, scissors, shoot. Best 2 out of 3.
Rock,
What? Come do it on
paper,
air.
scissors, Shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper,
Campbell
scissors,
wins
shoot.
first round. Campbell wins second
LeBron
round.
James a retweet.
An email with a link to
LeBron
a
James.
Google form to vote for prom
Oh,
round 1.
oh.
You need to vote today by 3 p.m. Again, juniors, you should have received an email to vote for prom. You need to do that by 3 p.m. today. Thank you.
Caleb, come log into the Twitter.
You
for
know,
me.
I've never been royalty at anything.
Aurora does.
Okay. What? You have never done what?
Never been like homecoming
Well, neither have
stuff
I.
or
Neither have I.
the trending staff.
I know. We're getting the shaft.
What a shame.
Are you gonna log in for me?
Up here's Eagle Eye.
Oh, I can just do it on here. Alrighty, here we go. So we are going to create a tweet. What's happening? So we actually need,
Why do you have a girl on the back as your screen?
cause do you know who that is?
No,
Sophia Bush.
there's Sophia Bush.
Sophia Bush is literally amazing.
That was the dumbest question you could
What'd you
ever
say?
ask.
George Bush's daughter.
Who's
No!
Sophia Bush?
Don't ask.
I didn't know that either.
Don't ask who Sophia
God,
Bush is.
that was just
Can you put something behind us right now?
Why is she so amazing?
Oh. I was gonna show you a picture of
Yeah,
Sophia
she's
Bush.
not that cool.
Why is she so amazing?
She just does things that you okay. If you look at her life, it just really shows you how much.
Her life or her TV series?
No. Her in real life, she's like big into charity. She's big into she's like partnered with like a whole bunch of different like global outreach projects. Here, okay. So should we put pictures or just do retweet
Words like have something to do with
for
LeBron.
LeBron James? And then do I do like period or like slash or
Dot 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 dot.
Dot.
return. Do the return. You go to the next line.
okay? Hold on. Jesus,
Okay, you know you're gonna win.
James.
Who looks at Twitter?
Favorite for
You're the one that.
for who? Who's the other person that we're
Michael
fighting
Jordan.
about? Oh.
Who's the GOAT? I think my son has Michael Jordan.
Nice.
Can you go?
Yeah, Michael,
Can
what's his name?
put the thing right here?
What? Put what?
And he's a musician. Put it out. It didn't work.
Bigger become an athlete.
I'd probably, I don't know. If I was
Who's
going,
the goat?
I'd probably have to.
You have to put goat in all capitals, right? When you say goat, do you put it in all capitals like GA? Okay. G-O, so I meant. But go favorite or retweet in support of your trending staff for our debate and for our sports staff for their debate. I mean, we're just debating all day today. All right, we're going to tweet it out. It is twitted. I don't know what you call it.
Tweeted.
But that is
vote.
all we have today for trending. We will actually not see you until
Monday.
Tuesday.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Yep.
Take it easy.